So we're here at Boynton's Feathertop Winery, which is just in the foothills of Mount Buffalo, with Nick, who's 50% of the winemaking team. Thanks for joining us, Nick, especially at the end of harvest.
Thank you.
How would you describe the winery to someone who's never been here before?
Well, we're the oldest winery in the Alpine Valley, so we're the original ones.
Oh, okay.
We have some of the oldest plantings of some of the traditional varieties in the Alpine Valleys, but we also focus on alternate varieties as well. So a lot of Spanish and Italian varieties, which are becoming very popular now.
Great. And what are the traditional varieties? Are they like Shiraz?
Merlot, Riesling, Cabernet, even some fairly obscure varieties back from 30 years ago, like Petit Verdot and Pinot Meunier. And now some of our newer varieties like Vermentino, Tempranillo, Friulano, a lot of weird and wonderful ones that people probably haven't heard as much about.
Wow, that's pretty exciting for a small winery.
It is very exciting.
So in terms of scale, how much wine are you producing each year? I realise it would be dependent to a degree on harvest, but more or less?
We're still fairly small. We've got 21 varieties in the vineyard, but it's all sort of focused on small batch winemaking. So we produce probably a total of crush about 100 tonne, which transfers to about 9,000 or 10,000 cases, which sounds a lot, but it's still fairly small.
It's still, it disappears fast, does it? It doesn't stay in the cellar for too long.
No, absolutely not.
It's a bit of a miserable day, but it's still stunning out there.
It's beautiful autumn rain falling down.
It's gorgeous, and you'd be happy about the rain.
Absolutely. Harvest is finished, so I'm happy it can rain as much as it likes.
So tell us about harvest. How did it go?
Well, we're quietly saying it could be one of the best ever. We don't want to put the mocker on ourselves.
We've heard it here. Place your orders now. You know how many wines they produce. Limited numbers.
It was a fantastic vintage across the board for whites and reds, so we're very excited about what everything's looking down in the winery at the moment. Everything's sort of just sitting in tank and fermenter and bubbling away, so we're really excited.
That's great. And we've arrived on the same day you're organising a wedding, or somebody's getting married here, so there's obviously a lot more going on than winemaking alone.
Absolutely, yeah. We do a number of weddings here, large-scale corporate functions as well, we can cater for. We also have a restaurant that operates every day, and our cellar door as well, so it's a multifaceted business.
And we were talking about the food. We've got some nice little grazing going on here at the moment, but you bring a lot of produce in from the area.
Absolutely. We've got a lot of fairly high engagement with a lot of the local artisan producers of a variety of products in Australia, in the Alpine Valleys. Things like Miller cheeses, Mount Buffalo olives, Carrierville trout, locally produced chocolate, local roasted coffee. We're very, very passionate about the Alpine Valleys.
I think we've visited a few of those in the last few days actually, and that's something that we've really noticed about the area. A lot of the businesses are supporting each other and doing their best to help each other.
So we're mostly all small producers and artisan producers, so we sort of need the support of the other businesses. And we do help each other out, and we like to feed each other, our customers, and tell the customers about all our stories. And it seems to we're basically becoming a bit of a focus in the Alpine Valley for food and wine and obviously adventure tourism as well.
And on that note, adventure tourism, as I said, we're sitting here and we've got the vineyard in the distance. You can see a little bit of the rail trail, the Murray to Mountains rail trail over there. So you get people stopping on their bikes.
We're a very popular stop-off. Obviously the rail trail just runs past our front door.
I can imagine you're very popular. I'd feel like stopping off here after a big ride at about 2 in the afternoon, Beano o'clock.
Yeah, so we get riders of all experience through here. Obviously the rail trail is fairly user-friendly, very family-friendly, but obviously the more serious riders doing all the multiple alpine peaks, and then it's obviously a mountain biking mecca around here too. So we get a lot of visitation for bike riders, and we have a lot of engagement with bike riding groups that come through.
They hurt themselves in the hills and then they come here for post-ride indulgence.
The toughest hill is actually the driveway, so justifies a drink at the end of it.
Fantastic. Oh, well, thanks so much for having us. We've really enjoyed looking around.
Excellent. Hope you enjoy the rest of your stay in the valley.
Thanks, Nick.
Cheers.